Good evening. We are under a tornado warning right now for people in Pickens County area. The severe thunderstorm, the National Weather Service says, traveling at 30 miles an hour to the east as there's a possibility of a tornado involved in this severe thunderstorm. So a tornado warning has been issued for the next about 20 minutes until 10:15 for folks in Pickens County. So if you live between Liberty and Highway 93, 123 corridor area, be prepared for the possibility of severe winds. Large hail is a possibility, and of course we could have a tornado within this severe thunderstorm. Anytime there's a possibility rotational winds are picked up within these big thunderstorm cells, the National Weather Service will issue a warning in the event of one of these thunderstorms actually producing a funnel cloud or the actual tornado. We have not had a report yet of the tornado being on the ground at this particular point, but this severe thunderstorm we're watching just to the northwest of Pickens County, as this continues to make its way eastward, has the potential of producing a tornado. So this was issued just a few moments ago. Severe thunderstorms obviously can have very strong winds, large hail, and those two things in themselves can be damaging, but a tornado warning is issued whenever there's rotational movement within the cloud, and just to give folks ahead of that storm an opportunity to find a safe spot. And where would be a safe spot in your home? Away from windows and doors. A small room downstairs is always better than a big room upstairs. So the best advice is go to a small downstairs room, like a closet or bathroom or whatever, without windows, and wait this out. So until 10:15, this area right here represented by the red box is the area right now that's under this tornado warning for another 15 minutes. So again, if you're in this area, just to the north of Liberty, and if you live in the Highway 93 area, 123 area, be ready for the possibility of very strong winds, frequent lightning, and large hail associated with this thunderstorm as it makes its way to the southeast over the next few minutes. It's traveling at about 30 miles an hour, so we try and give folks ahead of that storm an opportunity to take safety as we continue to watch this. Now again, this line of thunderstorms has been producing some pretty good thunderstorms all day in parts of Georgia, and now as it starts to creep into the upstate, now we're seeing that storm in Pickens County, again affecting folks in the Highway 123, Liberty, Pickens area for another 15 minutes. Again, if you find yourself in the path of a severe storm, then what you need to do is go to a place in your home, small room downstairs without windows or doors to the outdoors, to give yourself protection in the event of a tornado. We're going to continue to be watching this storm very closely. We'll give you an update here in just a moment. Let's zoom in on this storm and see if we can get a better picture. Just to the east of Clemson, we're seeing some pretty good thunderstorms, but this is the cell, evidently, that the National Weather Service was picking up. As you can see, just to the northwest of Pickens, that area, that dark area within that big red blob, that severe thunderstorm, as it continues to make its way toward the east, has the potential of affecting communities, as you can see, from Pickens to Liberty and east of Pickens. Be prepared for the possibility of large hail and very strong winds, and hopefully we won't get a tornado touching ground. But the National Weather Service again issued this severe thunderstorm warning earlier, and now has included a tornado warning in association with that storm until 10:15. There you can see the movement of this as it continues to make its way to the east and traveling at about 30 miles an hour. So again, if you live in the northern east, just northeast of Pickens, we're seeing very strong thunderstorms there. Just to the northwest of Easley, now it looks like they're going to expand that block, that area, so the Glenwood and Hale areas are included in that tornado warning. And we'll get an update here in just a moment and let you know if there's been any new additional information about this storm. The last report we had was until 10:15 we have that tornado warning impacting the area. We'll see if we get an update from this again in just a moment. A radar indicated tornado means that there's a possibility of a rotational spin within that severe thunderstorm. Large hail has been associated with this storm. In fact, 0.75-inch diameter hail. So we're talking about quarter-size hail in that area. And a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for central Greenville, north central Anderson counties. This will continue until 10:45. But the tornado warning area now has been extended just a little bit to the east. Not quite to the Powdersville area, but folks in Powdersville, Berea, western Greenville, be prepared for the possibility of severe thunderstorm weather approaching your area. Cedar Rock right now looks like an area that has the potential of having severe thunderstorm activity at this particular moment. And this is constantly going to be updating here over the next few minutes. So these storms, when they're on the move like this, are traveling at 30+ miles an hour. If you can imagine a car traveling across the area, moving at that particular speed, and that's why they try and give folks ahead of that storm a heads up to give them a chance to get to a safe place. And as we mention so often, always the interior part of your home, downstairs always better than upstairs. Find a room with windows to the outdoors that'll give you some protection. Laundry rooms can be good, bathrooms can be good. Downstairs always better than upstairs. Just imagine if a tornado hit the top of your house, it's going to damage the roof and things just under it. So always go to the lower level of the home to be the safest. Right now it looks like that severe thunderstorm is just east of Pickens. And again, we have quite a conglomerate of thunderstorms there from north of Pickens. Severe thunderstorm warning now includes Dacusville, Hendricks area, Cedar Rock getting hammered right now with a lot of wind and rain. And again, that tornado warning still in effect till 10:15 for folks in the Easley to almost Powdersville area. Pretty good thunderstorm in the Brandon area right now, so that also is included in that area that has the potential for severe thunderstorms. Large hail damaging winds are the biggest concerns with severe thunderstorms. And of course, anytime a tornado warning is issued, that rotational wind of a tornado can do a lot of damage in a short period of time. So we always try and give you as much heads up time to find a safe place as we can when these warnings go off. Again, if you're just joining us, a tornado warning was issued by the National Weather Service a few minutes ago, impacting this area that we have highlighted in red. And inside that red box area, from just east of Easley now, as you can see, just west of Berea, that area is the area that this storm is advancing toward. Again, traveling at 30 miles an hour with very strong gusty winds, large hail associated with this, and the potential of rotation within that severe thunderstorm. So a tornado warning continuing until 10:15 for folks in this area. As we zoom in a little closer, you can see Cedar Rock and aerial areas in Easley have the potential of getting very strong winds and hail. And also, as this continues to cross over, it's going to be affecting folks on 123, the Glenwood area, Highway 93. Be prepared for this storm. You've got about 10-15 minutes before it makes it into your area. Again, these are severe thunderstorms that have been breaking out ahead of this front that's going to continue into the late night hours, producing showers and thunderstorms in our area. Some of these could have large hail, very strong gusty winds. But right now, that area, I'll back out a little bit so we can see this a little bit better. Let me get this image back up on the screen. We've kind of got two boxes there. The gold or yellow box represents severe thunderstorm watch area. That severe thunderstorm warning includes Pickens and now into Greenville area. Greater Greenville area is going to be getting some very strong gusty winds, heavy downpours of rain, and even the potential of large hail. So a severe thunderstorm warning, and for a few more minutes, we're still continuing with that tornado warning. As you can see, stretching from Easley, Cedar Rock right now, getting very strong gusty winds. We have some new information. The severe thunderstorm warning will remain in effect until 10:45. The tornado warning remains in effect until 10:15 for east central Pickens County. So we've got a few more minutes with this tornado warning that now looks like they're about to make a change, perhaps in the area being most impacted by that potential tornado warning. Crosswell, hail just north of Powdersville. That's the area that is under the tornado warning. That area kind of right in the center of that severe thunderstorm warning area, which still stretches from Pickens and Dacusville and now Berea, Greenville, Gant, Golden Grove area, Powdersville, all in the path of these severe thunderstorms. Frequent lightning, damaging winds, large hail, all a possibility with a severe thunderstorm warning. And they're issued usually when the winds exceed 50 miles an hour, the hail gets large, and strong gusty winds associated with these storms will be impacting our area for the next little while. So until 10:15, that small area right in the center still under a tornado warning, and as soon as that box disappears, then we'll of course let you know. But that's the area that they're kind of giving the best possibility with this marching to the east at 30 miles an hour of being impacted from the tornado warning. But the entire larger area is a severe thunderstorm warning. So we're going to get some strong gusty winds, large hail, and the potential for frequent lightning also associated with these thunderstorms. You can see the lightning strikes to in the southeast corner of that severe thunderstorm warning area. Severe thunderstorms obviously can produce strong gusty winds up to 60 miles an hour. Anywhere from pea to quarter-size hail has been reported with these thunderstorms as they've moved across Georgia. Now they're starting to impact, obviously, Pickens County and now Greenville County under that severe thunderstorm warning. And that's in effect until 10:45. So, of course, we'll be going on with the news tonight, but we'll stay with us as far as the tornado warning area as long as this is in effect. Again, the safest place to be if you should find yourself in the path of a tornado. You'll hear the wind and rain, and obviously it'll be probably stronger than any storm you've ever felt before. Best advice is go to an interior room, a closet, a bathroom, a laundry room, somewhere that does not have windows to the outdoors, doors or windows, a sort of a safe compartment area that you can hide out for the next few minutes should you find yourself in the path of that storm. Right now, as we take a closer look, the areas that are in that tornado warning area include the Hale community, Crosswell, just north of Powdersville, actually right along 123. So if you live in the 123 area, be prepared for the possibility of severe weather heading your way in the next few minutes as these storms are pushing to the east at a pretty good pace. 30 miles per hour is what the National Weather Service indicated the storms were moving at. That's the speed of the actual movement of the storm. And so just imagine a mountainous-sized storm racing across the landscape, and that's what we're watching. We've got some pretty good thunderstorms in Liberty, as you can see, and in the southwest of Powdersville. Frequent lightning associated with these storms, all tracking to the east at a pretty good speed at 30 miles an hour. So again, it's just a small area still left in that tornado warning area. But again, now impacting parts of Parker and Berea and the Greenville area. We're seeing thunderstorms with frequent lightning. That's all included in that severe thunderstorm warning area, that yellow box area. So it covers a bigger area, embracing several of these thunderstorms showing up on the map. But it's a very small area still impacted by that tornado warning for just a few more minutes. It's 10:11 now. This tornado warning was issued until 10:15 for east central Pickens County. So we'll stick with this for a few more minutes and, of course, continue to update you during the 11 o'clock report tonight should there have been any damage in the area. Whenever there's a tornado warning issued, it doesn't necessarily mean that one is on the ground doing damage, but what it means is that Doppler indicated rotation has been picked up by the National Weather Service. And we never know when that funnel cloud within a severe thunderstorm decides to finally make that final step and come down to the ground. Sometimes they don't, but sometimes they do, and it happens very quickly as it's moving across the landscape. So we have to give people ahead of that storm a heads up so they can take necessary precautions and go to a safe place in the event that tornado actually forms and touches ground. But a tornado warning will continue for a few more minutes. And again, it's that small area right in the center of the map as I'm showing you, and that includes the Hale community. And let's see if we can zoom out. Crosswell still under that tornado warning for just a few more minutes. More action back to the west. As we zoom out a little bit, still quite a bit of action in the Anderson area, Hartwell, Georgia area, but not as severe as this particular one that formed in Pickens County and has been tracking to the east-southeast across the area. So we'll give this just a few more minutes and stick with it. Then we'll go back to normal programming if it's just a severe thunderstorm warning that continues for West Greenville County. And as you can see, parts of Pickens County, Anderson County, all involved in that severe thunderstorm warning area. A few more minutes for the tornado warning, and we'll continue to update you should any more of these special alerts be put out by the National Weather Service. The storm had thunderstorm winds of 52 miles an hour and good large size hail associated with this severe thunderstorm warning area. So these storms are producing large hail, very strong winds, frequent lightning, also associated with these thunderstorms that will be marching through our area over the next several hours. We do expect it to calm down after about 2 o'clock, but we'll get some heavy downpours of rain and in some areas some fairly good size hail associated with these thunderstorms. And of course, frequent lightning. So best advice, stay indoors. Continue to monitor, and we'll bring you updates on this as the information continues to come in. I think that's the latest report that we've had on this storm. The severe thunderstorm warning will remain in effect until 10:45 for parts of Greenville County, north central Anderson County, and central Pickens County. So these storms, we've been anticipating these all day, and they finally have developed as that front is now pushing into our area from Georgia and bringing some strong storms along with it. About a minute left in this tornado warning that was issued earlier by the National Weather Service. That area highlighted in red so far, that's all we've seen, and it looks like they have just dropped that box. So the tornado warning now has been dropped for our area, so that's good news. That severe thunderstorm has calmed down enough that it's just now the threat of severe thunderstorm activity for the next, well, about next 30 minutes till 10:45. So again, folks, east of Pickens County, through Powdersville area, western Greenville County, be prepared for the possibility of strong gusty winds, frequent lightning,